Hey guys, what's up? It's Motion back with another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. Alright, so I said in my last video when we did a playthrough with the SS3 Angel Goku that I wanted to do one with this guy right here, Mass Saiyan or Mass Bardock. Bardock is one of my favorite characters, and I am one run away, 7 medals that you get from this event, from Dokkaning Awakening this guy, and I cannot wait to do some playthrough videos with him because he is the only true 3-key HP attack and defense 50% character. So you know, you have your heroes and your villains. Well, this guy, you can include everybody. So he's an underrated character in a lot of people's minds, but he is an amazing card. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a run through the event. That way I can get those last medals and then Dokkan Awaken this guy, and I'm stoked to have him Dokkan Awaken finally. Now I still have to do the other 3 Bardocks. I still have to get the medals for them, and there's some actually really good cards with the Fizz, the Tech, and the Strength that goes. The Strength one goes SS2. So those are some really great cards on their respective teams. But I gotta do that off camera. It's just a lot of grinding when it comes to those. You know, you gotta do 35 medals each, and I'm just really focused on getting this guy up and running. That way I can use him effectively in my teams. So there's a couple ways that you can do this team. You can do a mono team. Mono Strength actually works very well, but if I can find a Kid Buu, I want to run a mono int team, either that or I can take and run with an LR Gohan, but it really just depends. My friends list have not been very int friendly at the moment, but he's not great, but I'll take him. So let's change this up and we'll go int level. Alright, so I'm going to run those 2 guys together, and the reason why is because they are like best friends. They're just like SS4 Goku and SS3 Goku GT. They're like best friends for each other, right? So I do have Vegito rainbowed. He's actually pretty good. You can see I have a lot of his stuff, but I have him a lot in evading. And the reason why is because he hits pretty good, but to have that evasion on one of these teams is just incredible. So you can almost guarantee not to get attacked. Now, it's not to say that he won't get attacked. We're gonna do this Goku Jr. because we got him Rainbow Starred through the event that came around about a month and a half ago or so. We're waiting for Gogeta. And once Gogeta arrives, like, that dude is amazeballs. He's incredible. And then lastly, we're gonna throw in Blue Vegeta. He's a great support character card. He hits pretty decently, and we should be able to get through this event pretty decently. Last time I did it, I didn't have to use an item just because of the amount of healing that was done on this team. But we'll see. I do recommend running an int team against him because he does hit pretty hard, even against int characters, as you'll see here in just a second. He does hit pretty hard against him. With that said, though, if you have some good blockers, like Janemba would be a good choice in this team as well, or if you could find another Kid Buu. If you find another Kid Buu, then you could run an extreme team, and it's actually really effective. But finding people who are running Kid Buus is like finding a needle in a haystack. Nobody really runs him, even though he's a very underrated card. I actually tried to pull for him and ended up getting him. I got another dupe of him as well, and he's a very good card. Now, I do have my Buuhan. My Buuhan is rainbowed, and you're about to see why. This dude hits stupidly hard. So I have a bunch of hard hitters in this team. So the one thing that the Masked Saiyan does do is that one character in your rotation will pretty much get the shaft. You can't super attack, and with a bunch of hard hitters, that can come as a disadvantage at some point. So we're gonna ultimate super. Not even gonna worry about getting Buhan all the ki that he needs. I'm actually gonna save that up for the next LR Gohan, and LR Gohan should hit very well. But back to this, is a Masked Saiyan can actually cause one of your characters to not super, which can be very inconvenient if you have a whole bunch of hard hitters. So I did this several times with the Mono Strength team, and he kept getting SS4 Goku, which is my #1 hardest hitting card on that team, and it just frustrates the hell out of me. As you see, look, two shots right there. Even Vegito hit for what, 732,000, which is badass. Alright, so I'm gonna, can I get it? Okay, I can. Alright, I'm gonna actually do this on Bardock, because Bardock can hit multiple times. Toa and Mira cannot. They hit one time per turn, and I'm going to make sure to eliminate Bardock first, because he's just super annoying when he hits 3-4 turns. Even though we have the type advantage, he can still do some damage on characters that don't have the defense. But when you have Kid Buu here, he's hitting 400, almost 500,000, and that's because of the defense that Bardock has. So Bardock has an incredible amount of health, but he also has a bunch of defense as well. This card, I cannot wait to get Gogeta, because he is going to hit over 1 million. He will. He's just an incredible card, especially since we got him rainbowed. He doesn't tank, but he has decent enough defense that he does a good amount of damage. All right, so one of our LR Gohans was flagged there, which sucks. But either way, we should be able to get an ultimate off here, and that'll kill Bardock off. Now Vegito, we should be able to kill one of them off as well. Not really worried about this LR Gohan getting the ki, because he can't super, because he got sealed. But either way, he'll still do a decent amount of damage. Let's see, what can he do? There we go, 1.2 mil. 1.2 mil, even though he had a type advantage, and we pretty much just busted through Bardock's defense. Alright, so now we've got our rotations in. We've got our rotations on ki. So let's see if we can just bust through this real quick. And as soon as we get to the end, the last stage here in just a second, this should be pretty easy to do. And you notice we haven't used any items yet or anything. It's just, you get so much health. You get so much health, and you have the type advantage. It's very useless to have items in this. And there we go. Now we're going to the last stage. So the last stage, he does have more defense, and he has a lot more health. So we might have to use an item here, depending. Oh my gosh. They did it to LR Gohan again. Man, they just really don't want him to ultimate, do they? Jeez. Because they know he'd wreck him. Alright, well, I'm having to pretty much bust through ki at the moment just to get attacks off. Alright, so let's hope that Goku Jr. can tank those last attacks back there. I'm hoping so. Otherwise, I might get wrecked. Oh, there we go. That's the reason why I love evasion, is because he pretty much just gave Bardock the shaft. The big ol' shaft. Alright, come on, Goku Jr. Tank these. Tank them hard. Oh, come on. Oh, he's getting supered. It's not good. Okay, so that's pretty good. You see that his super, he only did 46,000. Normal, a normal character, it would have been like 120, 110, 120. So let's see. Okay, alright, so yeah, we should kill him this turn. Yeah, we're definitely going to kill him this turn. So this shows how easy it is when you have, you know, a decent int team. You know, it doesn't always have to be optimal. Like this one is pretty optimal when it comes to the characters and how hard they're hitting, how many orbs are in there, and just the stats in general. Like, look at that, 1.6 mil, just completely destroyed him. So you can just imagine when Gogeta comes around, if y'all don't have Mass Saiyan by then, you can take and use Gogeta, and this guy, LR Gohan, is going to, you know, pretty much one-shot this event. It's just crazy how much attack he has. But as you see, we have the final medals. Now as soon as this loads up, then we'll take him, we'll go ahead and awaken him. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go back through and do the event to get the was it 15 more times just to awaken my last Bardocks. At least it wasn't as bad as the Angel Goku grind, which y'all can see that in the description below. I'm going to put a link to that video because that one was a pretty hellacious grind, but that's also another good playthrough for those of y'all that have SS3 Angel Goku that need to figure out how to get his medals, because the event is actually kind of difficult, especially when he gets his last town and he has his countdown. But let's go over to our Tech Extreme and let's awaken this beast. There we go. There we go. I'm running out of Zenny there. I need to do some friend summons. I got a whole bunch of them that are lined up, and I just need to get some statues. And there we go. Alright. So we have his super attack is maxed out. Had to use Kai's for that. Unfortunately, his super attack is not farmable. But we do have him Dokkan awakened right there. So I'm gonna max him out, and I may do some play videos with him and SS3 Angel Goku coming up in the next couple of videos, so get out and watch for that. Other than that, that's all I have for you on this video. So in the next video, be looking for it. I'm going to have some more Dokkan Battle content coming out, as well as Life is Strange. I am doing that series, and hopefully that stuff will be out for you soon, so be looking out for that. Other than that, see you in the next video. It's Motion, signing out.